Hey Gravelers, welcome to Craftsbury. Let's go for a ride. So today, we're going on a gravel ride through Craftsbury and Greensboro, Vermont. Two of the loveliest towns in Vermont's Northeast Kingdom for gravel riding. Municipal Gravel Bank. I wonder if we can open up an account here. We started our ride at the Craftsbury General Store, and now we're riding past Lake Elligo on our way into Greensboro. Okay, we just came up a nice long climb, about 4 miles, just off to one side of Lake Elligo. We're gonna do about just over 20 miles today, and the foliage is just about peak. This means the colors are bright, the leaves are orange and red. Everything's just beautiful. It's a great time to ride. Just came down the hill to a lovely view of Lake Caspian. And we're gonna ride down into Greensboro now and then make our way back around the lake and then head back towards Craftsbury. This is the Hill Farmstead Brewery, one of the most famous local microbrews in town and in the state. So we would be remiss if we came to Craftsbury and we didn't stop by our sponsor, Wild Branch Cider. So that's where we are right now. We're gonna see what's going on. Hey.
Welcome to Wild Branch Cider. How can I help you? Never stops this time of year. It's constant.
Wow.
Apples go in, cider comes out.
Is it hydraulic?
Yeah. There's a bladder inside that inflates with water, pushes the apples out to the bladder.
Those are big tanks.
400 gallons each. My smaller tanks, 300 liter. I've got a pear apple cider going in that. It's 50% apples for 50% pears. Dessert pears from Bert's Orchard, combined with some high tannin apple varieties.
Nice.
Gonna be crisp and nice. This one is a wild ferment. It's all wild apples and totally wild fermented. This one is some heirloom varieties done with a champagne yeast, and gonna work on the blends later in the season. Some of the apples we've been pressing today. This is a apple from a wild tree found growing in a cow pasture over in South Albany. Great big enormous tree. I collected at least 10 bushels off it. There's another 10 on the tree at least, and maybe 10 or 20 on the ground. So it's a very prolific tree. Has some obvious genetic similarities to a Golden Delicious based on the appearance and the smell and taste. It's a really nice, incredibly floral, pure perfumey apple that I'm hoping adds some nice character to the blend. This is a russet from a commercial orchard. It's called a Pomme Gris, French variety. Nice and sweet, has a real nutty flavor to it. Good acidity. It's a good all-around cider apple. I'm gonna use a fair amount of these this year. This is a fairly unremarkable apple called the Benet Rouge, another French variety that I'm glad I didn't plant because it's not much going for it. It's slightly sweet, a little bit of bitterness, but other than some mildly good looks, it doesn't really have much to lend. So we'll use a few of those in the blend this year, but not too many. These are some nice eating varieties from my friend Polly's orchard over in Westfield. It's a small farmstead orchard that her dad planted back in the 70s. Trees are absolutely in their prime and making beautiful fruit, all unsprayed, so sort of natural beauties here. So thanks, Polly.
Hope you enjoyed that little visit to Wild Branch Cider. Thanks to them, big thanks for sponsoring us. You can check them out and try the cider yourself by picking it up at a number of stores in Vermont. So I know they stock you at the Jenny.
Yeah.
Where else can we get it?
Hunger Mountain Co-op in Montpelier, Uncommon Market in Montpelier, Craft Beer Cellar in Waterbury, Cheese and Wine Traders in Burlington, Winooski Beverage Warehouse, Hill Farmstead Brewery at the Tap Room, and Lost Nation Brewery at the restaurant.
Awesome.
Oh wow. Look at that. Great Lakes. Very nice.
The bling.
Best in class. Well done.
After touring the hills up around Greensboro for a bit, we just descended back down, and now we're on the other side of Lake Caspian, heading back towards Craftsbury. you want to check out this loop, ride it yourself, we definitely recommend doing it during foliage season, but any time would be great. Link to the route will be in the description. We'll have it on our website. You can sync it to your GPS device. Thanks to our partners at Ride with GPS. And if you want to see more videos like this of great gravel routes in Vermont and elsewhere, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.